I'm a boss chick, yeah, I'm a boss lady. I be calling shots, I be getting money. I'm a boss chick, yeah, I'm a boss lady.
Hi, welcome to I Look Good Naked podcast with Terri J. Vaughn.
And Cas Siggers Beatles.
Yay.
I said all my names today.
I like all your names.
Yes.
I like everything about you.
Everything? Even my boss
Most days.
Yeah, most days. That's what I thought. Anyway, what's up, y'all? We're here again.
Yeah.
What's happening? You got quotes?
Yeah, I would love to hear your quote, but first I just wanted to thank you guys for tuning in. The podcast is growing so amazingly, and that is because of you, and I'm very thankful. So I just want to give appreciation to our listeners and
loyal
watchers,
listeners.
if you're watching on YouTube, that is. So thank you guys for tuning in. That means
Rate
a lot to
us.
us. Yes,
Comment.
you should rate us.
Yes.
Only if you want to give us a 5, though. If you're not giving a 5, then,
Then-
back off.
Yeah.
Just back off.
Just
and
think
just
about
keep
it.
listening.
And keep listening until
you
until you decide to give
think
us a
we
5.
deserve a 5, and then go and rate us. But yes, we would like your comments. So you know,
If they're positive.
I'm not
You want
opposed
negative comments too?
to critiques.
Oh, okay.
I'm not opposed
but not
to
stuff
critiques.
like, I don't like
Like
that
those
hat she
bitches
had
look
on.
crazy.
They were like,
They can comment on my hat if they like, but I don't really care because I like my hat. But no, I mean,
I got you.
You know.
Critique, positive critiques.
I don't know if you call it positive critiques, but okay. I'm thinking more
Constructive
constructive.
criticism?
Yes, constructive criticism, critiques. Okay.
I don't think you have to put critiques after constructive
Anyway.
criticism.
What I would love to do in here right now
What
is
would
your
you love to
quote
do?
of the day.
Okay, so listen. So my quote of the day actually comes from me. It's my quote because I had an epiphany this week.
Oh, good.
As I was speaking about marriage with someone. I can't even remember who it was. And we were just talking about marriage and we're like, why is marriage hard? Why is it challenging? And so the Cas quote of the day is, marriage is challenging because it's like staying with someone after you've already broken up with them.
Staying with someone after you've already broken up with them. That's
No, listen, so then I have to explain my
you
quote.
do because that sounds sad.
Because it's not sad. It's not sad. It's actually empowering because growth comes out of that. So when you're in a relationship, when you're not married and you're just a couple and you're dating, there are all things that get on your nerves. There are, they get on your nerves. You just have to look at them. They're just, you nitpick them, and then you just break up and you go your separate ways. Well, in marriage, those same things happen. So it's things that would have normally broken you up, but because you're married, you work through them and you stay with them, but all of that stuff is still there and you have to constantly work through all of that murk and mire and guck to stay married. But technically, those are things that you would have already broken up for. So that's why I said marriage is kind of like staying with someone after you would have already broken up with them.
That's not what that wasn't your quote though. You said
My quote was, see, this is what happens when it's not a quote that's written down
Yes.
in a book somewhere.
Because that's not what your
But
quote was.
I am going to write it
originally.
down in a book, in one of my books. Staying with someone after you've already broken up with them. I like that. It sounds better than staying with someone after you would have already broken up with them. I don't like that
but that's more of what you mean, because to me, when I hear staying with someone after you've already broken up with them, I'm thinking I'm already gone out of this relationship, but I'm just staying here because we got
that's
married.
how you see it. Oh yeah, no, that's not how I mean it. So I guess I need to put the wood in there.
You
Okay,
should.
so my new quote of the day is, marriage is like staying with someone after you would have already broken up with them.
Now that makes a whole lot. I can buy that.
Right. And
Yes.
you have to work through it. So
Yes.
it may not be the most perfect quote. It could be a quote in the works, but that's my quote for the day because I felt like I wanted to do my own, and obviously I need to get better at my quotes.
No, it's perfectly fine. That's great. I love that. I love that. You gotta jump off the bridge sometimes.
You gotta work through it.
You do,
Yeah.
and I love that. And we're together. Maybe we would have broken up,
Who, you and I?
but we stay together.
No, because friendships and business
no,
relationships
no.
are completely different.
Yeah, because I don't have to
from
live
there.
with you,
Right.
sleep with you.
No,
I don't have to do any of that.
So we really do go our separate ways, and
We
we go
do.
into separate rooms.
And when you're married, you don't.
You don't. Your house is your
Yeah.
house. Roger Melvin, who we love, and his
Yeah.
wife, they have this thing called the Couch Chronicles online. And they talk about marriage, and they were talking about that. They were like, how do you separate? Like, you're not separated. Once you separate in your friendships or your whatever, you can go your separate ways. But once you're married, it's like, oh, this is our house. We're together. Yeah. Like, you got to look at them at night unless you travel or do whatever. Yeah. It's like that has to come back home. And those are things that a lot of people don't get through.
Yeah.
Because they're just like, I don't want to look at him one more day, or I don't want to look at her one more day, and I'm out.
Yeah.
But to work through that.
Well, that's why it's so important that you pick the mate that you're willing to go through that with.
Yeah, to go through the fire with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because, yes, we're
but
all going to have those days.
At the beginning. It'd be great if you had a tag, or if, you had like a little buzzer or a little thing above their head and be like, oh, this is the one.
Well, if you go back and listen to Stacey J's podcast, the Date Girl podcast, she really did give some fantastic advice on journeying through relationships and love. And I think it's very helpful. So
go listen to the last podcast.
Go listen to that podcast.
Yeah.
That was number 14. Go back and listen to podcast number 14 if you need some dating, relationship, marriage, love advice. It was really good. I'm just saying.
All right. So what's your woman?
Okay. So I was debating. I'm going to go to my woman of the day. And my woman of today is going to be, and I rarely do people that are still like very active in the public eye.
Okay. Yeah.
Only because they're not in that box of Black History flashcards.
But this one is.
There's a few, and this one is. And this is Miss Oprah Winfrey. What?
This is Oprah. She's you get a car. You get a house.
Yes.
You get a house.
Like, who doesn't love Oprah Winfrey? I just don't know. I know she may irritate some people.
What was that store she was in and they kicked her out? Or they she was going to buy a bag or something?
Yeah. They didn't know she was Oprah Winfrey.
Right.
She's born January 29th, 1954, and of course she's still with us, thank God. She is a media network owner, talk show host, actress, producer, and philanthropist. Which is, I know, and I love all that.
Yeah.
And if I look at that title,
what title?
I'm almost her title. I'm almost everything except for I'm not a media network owner, but I am a podcast talk show host, kind of. I am an actress for sure. I am a producer for sure. I'm a philanthropist for sure.
So you just have one more to go.
I have one more to go. But what she doesn't have, I have another one. I have director. She doesn't have director.
Yeah.
So
has she never directed anything?
Nope, not yet. But she will if she wants to.
Yeah. Because she's got billionaires on that list too. She's not on that card, but it's part of her title.
Listed by Forbes as the richest African American and one of the only 10 Black billionaires in the world as of 2017. Best known for hosting the highest rated talk show in history from 1986 to 2011.
That's crazy.
Nominated for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress in her role in The Color Purple, one of the many movies she has starred in produced. Sorry, didn't mean to say and. She did not produce that. Supports charitable projects and nonprofit organizations around the world through her organization, Oprah's Angel Network.
Aww.
Gave over $400 million to educational purposes and opened a school for girls in South Africa in 2007. Bam, Miss Oprah Winfrey is the shit.
She is.
Yes.
I would love to open up a school for girls.
She's the shit. And I love Oprah Winfrey. And if anyone says anything bad or negative about Oprah Winfrey, I'm going to fuck you up. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fuck you up.
After all of that nice positive energy.
Because she's the shit.
She's going to punch you in your face.
She
is an amazing woman.
And you don't even really have to like her. Maybe you met her and she was mean to you, whatever. I don't care. She's fucking phenomenal.
Who she is.
Yeah. I mean, I've met her a couple of times. I took a picture. One time I felt warmth from her. One time I didn't feel so much warmth from her. But I don't care. She's fucking Oprah Winfrey. She don't have to be warm to me every time she sees me. Just sometimes.
Just 1 out of 3. I have never met her. But I have friends who've met her. You've met her. Storm just worked with her. Storm, she invited Storm to dinner. Storm Reed, star of Wrinkle in Time.
Yes.
Who is just one of our babies. Storm was telling me a lot of the nuggets that she gave her, and
Yeah.
they were incredible. She
Yeah.
invited her to a private dinner, and literally just to pour into her.
Yeah.
Like, that was it. That was the purpose of the dinner.
That's what I'm saying. She's amazing. She's just fucking amazing. And say what you want to say about Oprah Winfrey, but I'll fuck you up if you say something wrong.
Okay, we're going to get off of that because we don't want Terri to go into her angry mode over Oprah Winfrey.
I'm not angry. It's all from love. It's because I love her so much.
Over love.
Oh yeah, I'll fuck people up over some love now. Don't get it twisted. You think about your kids. Let somebody.
Oh my God, that takes us to our perfect segue.
Yeah.
We have our segment, our TNC moment. I don't know why I said TNC like I'm Terri and your Cass. Our TNC moment, which is things that happened in Terri and Cass's world this week. So, speaking of kids.
Yes.
Why did I get an email? Okay, it all started with the police in the parking lot. So this week, my husband drops off my daughter to her school. Right. Police are in the parking lot. He calls me. Spidey senses are up. Don't know why police in the parking lot. I'm going to stake it out. And I'm like, please don't get arrested. Spidey senses. So he stays there. Eventually, nothing happens. He's there for like an hour. Comes home. We get an email. Someone threatened the school. We don't know exactly how it threatened the school, but they threatened the school. So they called Smyrna Police and they put them on alert.
Like called the school and made a threat?
They called the police department and said something might happen to the school.
Oh my God.
Right. So immediately he goes right around. He goes and picks our daughter up. And now she just wasn't at the school that day. And so then the police will be there for the rest of the school year. It's like 10 more days of the school year. But my thing is, why leave the kids out of it? Like, the kids are just trying to learn. They're trying to grow. They're just trying to be kids. If you have beef with someone, it doesn't matter.
It's evil.
It's evil. Like, why are we involving kids? Why are we messing with the kids? They have nothing to do with any of your baggage.
Yeah.
And it pissed me off. So in this TNC moment, I'm like, it should either piss you off or should pump you up. Well, that pissed me off. Yeah. Because
and you would fuck somebody up, just say it.
Yeah, and I would fuck somebody up over my kids. Absolutely. And friends, for that matter. I'm really short-tempered anyway. So, So that just was a bad moment this week. I didn't like that, and I'm still unsettled. I'm still unsettled about it because now I'm like, I don't even want her to go to school the rest of this year, and that's why we're homeschooling next year because because people are crazy, man, and I just can't imagine getting that call or looking on the news and we're just like, what? Is that my child's school?
It's crazy that we even have to think like this nowadays, but it's the world that we live in and it is what it is, so we can't just deny it and not think about it.
No.
We've
seen it too many times. School shootings, bombings. I mean, it's
too much.
It is too much. That was my week. I didn't like it. That was a bad moment. That was a bad moment for C this week.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, C.
Thank you,
T. Had that. So my thing is, we talk about reprimanding our kids and how it's so different now from at least how our parents did it and how we're doing it. And I feel like we're fucking soft with our kids.
We are.
So I had a moment because I had told my son, my 10-year-old, that when he got home from school, he needed to pick up all the clothes in his room and his room needed to be clean before he can do anything.
Yep.
So, of course, I wasn't home when he got home, but my husband was home. And
the other kid.
Right, my other kid. My husband was home. And so when I got home, my husband had left and Kal-El wasn't there. My son wasn't there. And I called my husband. I was like, yo, where's Kal-El? He didn't do what I told him to do. And he was like, oh, my bad. He's around the corner at his friend's house, right? So he's around the corner, and I was like, you know what? I'm turning into old school mama. I'm about to get in this car, and I'm going to his friend's house, and they, come home, get home now. Yep. So I'm like pumped up, fired up. I'm going.
You should have went like in your house robe too.
I was like going funky state. So I jump in the other car because my husband has one of the cars, and so jump in the other car, and I'm like, where's the keys? Where's the fucking keys? I was so pumped up. My husband had the other set of keys with him, so I couldn't go do mine.
You could walk.
Because then I was so mad, and so then it all died down and went away, and I was like so excited that I was going to take this moment to be that mean mama. I was going to go be mean mama. I was. and I was pumped up about it, and it didn't work out, and I'm so mad. It's
So
like
then you went from
plans foiled.
pissed off.
Plans foiled. I was so mad.
So what happened when he finally got home?
I made him clean his room and shit, but now, but it was over. The moment was over. I wanted to embarrass him in front of his kid, in front of his friend, and make you come home. And I was going to make him walk, even though I drove. I was going to make him walk.
That would have been good.
I had it all planned out.
Yeah.
So that was my moment for the week.
Oh man, my mom came.
Anyway.
My mom came and got me out of a New Edition concert once with
that's
rollers in her
dope.
hair.
That's
with
dope.
Samantha Lane's
That's the
mother.
stuff you have to do.
Because I didn't come out the time she said come out of the building. Yep. And
Yeah.
here she comes walking with the police and that old school mama, man.
Yeah.
That old school mama, is nothing like it.
Saves your life.
It does.
That
save
old
your
school
life.
mama saves your life.
It does.
Now, my biggest fear is that because they're so lackadaisical about doing exactly what I say,
Yes.
exactly when I say it,
Yeah.
is that one day if I'm telling you something
That could save
your life,
Yeah.
and you don't move, you started asking like why, and you start doing that, and now you're fucked up, and now you got hit by the bus.
Yeah.
Because you didn't fucking listen when I first said step up on the curb. You're like, why, mom? Why do I?
Just step up on the curb.
Anyway, that's my own.
Yeah, we couldn't even
thing.
ask why.
No, you're not supposed to. Just move when I say move.
Right.
Don't ask me all these fucking questions. Now I'm
Now
pissed off
Now she's
again.
pissed off all over again.
Now I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna go torture him today.
Poor Cowell. You better
Poor
listen.
Cowell, man.
Well, that takes us to our back in the day moment. So we got these different segments we're trying. So we have a segment called Back in the Day.
Back in the day.
When I was young.
I'm not a kid
anymore.
anymore.
What's after that? Something used to
I'll never be a kid
Hilarious.
again. Some shit. I don't know. I'm not a kid anymore. You know what I'm talking about.
I started, yeah.
Well, like you know what we're talking about.
Y'all know the song.
Y'all know
Unless you're like
about
under
back
30,
in the day.
then you may not know the song.
Which is just
So what's your
sad.
back in the day moment? What have you had like back
this
in the
will make
day?
me happy.
Okay, all right.
So I remember as a teenager, we used to play high jump. Did you guys play high jump? See, I think only kids in the ghetto has the best, most creative. She grew up in the too nice neighborhood. Listen, back now, y'all know, and I know
maybe
some
we
of
call
y'all
this
know.
something different.
Okay, let's see.
see.
So high jump was you would make a rope out of rubber bands, and we would string together. It was almost like a knitting
Yeah,
together.
I mean, I know
rubber
how to
band
make
after
a rope
rubber
out of
band,
rubber band,
and
you
you
know,
make a
feed one through.
long ass rope,
Okay.
right? And the game was
jump
called
over
jump
it?
rope. So you would do you start from the bottom and you go all the way to the top. So say there's two people on the end holding the rope, right? And you hold it so it's straight and
So it's tight, okay.
Yes. And so you start off at ankles. So you say ankles, and then so you put it on the ankle. I hold mine on the ankle, and the person jumps over, and then it goes up to the knee, and then you got to jump over.
Oh, you put the rubber band on your ankle, like on the body part.
From the end.
Gotcha.
One end to the one
Gotcha.
end. So we're both going ankle, then the person has to jump over. Then you go to your
No, we
knee,
never did
then the
that.
person to jump over. You go to your waist, then the person got to jump over. You go to your shoulder, person got to jump over.
And-
to
and
your
the-
ear,
and the people
jump
would
over
jump
to the
above.
head. And that was the game.
But did they have to jump like dive, or did they have to like jump like on their feet like a jump?
No, you can jump over.
You can just as long as you get over.
As long as you get over.
Oh.
And it's a rubber band, so it's
Kids
flexible.
will never
but,
play high jump again.
and I was thinking, I was like, that was such a fucking great exercise.
It was a
too.
good exercise. Yeah.
And I was like, God dog it, I wish that I could still play high jump. Like I should make a fucking high jump and find a group of women that we could do this for exercise.
High jump?
High jump.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
Why?
Because they're not. They're taking yoga now. They're not.
I
no
know,
one's
but
high
then
jumping.
that was one, and then after you make it to the top, you start back down at the ankle, and then you do what we call runsies. So now you're on runsies. You did the first jump, and then you do runsies. So then it's
runsies?
like, I know I have to show you.
What are you running over the?
It's more like a skip. It's like dun dun dun. And then you come up to the weight, you got dun dun over.
Yeah, no.
And then to the shoulder,
Yeah,
dun
I never
dun
played.
over.
I never even.
Oh my God!
I've never
Is there
even...
anyone? Someone,
Oh my God, please
you
leave
have
a
to
comment.
post and leave the comment.
If
Well,
you
I
guys
know
play
anybody
Pisces.
that grew up in San Francisco or in Hunters Point, Oakland. Y'all played high jump. And
that
y'all
is
did
such a
runsies
small niche. Like, it's only your community. I'm sure.
No, I'm just saying that I know for sure they know.
Right. Well, we didn't do that in Winston-Salem. Well, not on my side of town. We never played high jump.
Right.
Well, I never played it. I don't know how. Like, it's obviously you can be a kid like 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't like. We went outside. We played kickball. We rode our bikes. We played double dutch. We did that.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
yeah, we never played high jump.
Yeah, high jump. It's
Or
so great.
or runsies.
Runsies? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should do that one day.
I
we
would
should take
so
our
fucking
I Look
love
Good
that.
Naked podcast crew of girls and guys.
Linda,
And
Aaron,
yeah,
Melissa,
Kelly.
Kelly.
We got a guest
Jessica.
producer, sound guy in here
We're
now.
gonna play
Evelyn.
high jump. I hope you ladies are ready and get in
Yeah.
shape. You're gonna have to do a lot of stretching. It's
But the
such
problem
a
is
busy
now,
workout.
like
Our
high jump
asses
when
is-
you're 8 and you fall and you get back up again is not the same
Oh
as
my
high
God.
jump when
When
you
you're
are
40.
40 plus. You might not get back up again. No.
I just think it's a good workout. So anyway,
Yeah.
that's my back in the day moment.
Okay, that's a really cool back in the day moment.
Yeah.
I like that. See how it just turned? It just
I
made
know,
you
it made me
smile.
so happy because
You
I
should make
remember,
Kyle
man.
play high jump.
Boys didn't play.
Yeah.
No, it was a girl thing.
It was all girls?
Definitely.
That's
It wasn't a
interesting.
boy thing.
That might be why I didn't play. Not that I used to be a boy, because I know we're all in transitioning now and all of that, but I hung
We're
around.
all in
Because,
transition.
we're in the world of transitioning. So you could say that now. You could say, I used to be a boy and I look like this now. And people
You're right.
will, I mean, that's just the world we live in. However, that's not my case. I've always been a girl. But I hung around boys. Like, I was the only girl in my kind of crew. And my brother and my cousins, who were like my brothers, it was 5 boys. They grew
Right.
up right with me. So they had me playing football. Like, I did all of those things.
There were no neighborhood girls that you
There
hung with?
was a girl named Buffy, and there was
Oh my
Lisa.
God. Nope. Y'all, Buffy was not playing high jump.
Buffy
Absolutely
was
not.
real bougie. Buffy, her name was Aurelia Bozeman, and then there was Tanya Hamilton, and then there was Lisa Tatum.
None of
Those
them.
were like
they
my
did
3
not-
girlfriends.
Nope. They don't play high jump.
We rode our bicycles.
You want to know who my friends were? Kish. Her whole name was Lakeisha. But Kish, Shauna, me, Angie, Debbie,
Our friends even had different names. Yep. Tanya.
Antoinette,
Oh yeah, we didn't
Michelle.
have an Antoinette. Nope.
Yep,
We didn't have
we
any
just
of
call her Net Net. And we used to play fucking high
So
jump.
Buffy. I mean,
Buffy.
Buffy wasn't a Buffy kind of a hood name, is it not?
Buffy is a hood name.
Oh no.
Oh my God, you guys, what is happening? I'm learning so much about Cass. I cannot.
Well, Buffy was a hood chick. Like, but it was me,
I cannot.
Buffy. We did. Yeah, those are my friends. Those are the friends I grew up with. Me and like I said, Lisa Taylor.
But I love that. I love that we have 2 different, hugely different perspectives in
Oh, life.
our childhood. Yes. So that makes us really well-rounded.
That does. Okay.
Okay.
So there's our back in the day moment. All right.
I can't wait to hear what
So-
yours is. When we do it
No,
next
I'm not
time.
gonna have my back in the day moment today.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
mean
go
next
week.
Yes.
It'll be something you'll be like, you guys did what?
Like, have you ever yacht when you were on the yacht? No, nigga. I never did a
You
yacht.
haven't gone sailing, and you know when you hate with back in the day when you used to go sailing.
Shit. No, I cannot.
Okay, we're entertainment, so we're gonna do entertainment news. We're gonna talk about something cool in entertainment today. And today's entertainment moment is I just found out that Bad Boys, Martin Lawrence, Will Smith, they're gonna have a Bad Boys 3. Or at least
Gabrielle
it was-
Union.
It was, oh, well, she wasn't on the post, so I don't know. I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
she's gonna
But
be
I'm
in
sure
her
she
character.
will.
Yeah.
I don't think she's doing like a TV show, Bad Boys, but that's neither here nor there. But we're in the season of reboots.
Yeah.
Like Roseanne had
Yeah.
like these amazing ratings.
Oh my God, which
that
I
when she
love.
came
That's like
back-
definitely one of my favorite shows of all
It's
time.
a really, really great show.
It's
Did you know
always
Wanda
been
Sykes is one of the
fantastic.
consulting producers? I've been looking at all the
I
producers.
can see that. I
She's
can
so
see
fun.
that. She's so dope.
She's dope. I like her. Wanda should be on
I
our
love
show.
her.
She needs to come be on our show.
You do. Wanda Sykes.
Wanda
you need
Sykes,
to come be on our show. I'm just saying.
Because I really like you. And you're
We
really
both
dope.
do. So
We both
come.
do.
I actually just I posted. Oh my God! Speaking of Wanda
Oh,
Sykes,
her Kanye
I
slavery
reposted
moment.
her Kanye slavery moment. It was the funniest thing ever. so funny. So if you didn't see it, go to my Instagram at Terri J Vaughn and see what I posted.
Yeah,
I reposted one of the sites.
She is hilarious.
I love her.
But yeah, so we're doing all these reboots and all these remakes. Why do you think that is? Like with all of these content makers out there, why do you think we're just going back to what used to work? Because and what's the Martin? I think Martin's show going to get rebooted.
The only thing I can think of is because television, the classic television is struggling as far as ratings because there's so many options. There's the Netflix and the this and the that and the that. So I think that they're having a hard time finding something new that sticks. I mean, there's some amazing shows on for sure, but especially in the comedy realm, I feel like they're having a hard time finding something that sticks. There's a few shows that I watch, but I think they're just trying to see. It's all about money. They're just trying to see if the stuff that was popular back when everybody was watching television, if it's going to bring them back.
Oh, that makes sense. If it's going to bring them back.
If it's going to bring them back to television, because people have gotten away from in television. So they're like, what was a hit? Let's see if we can bring them back.
Right. I don't think it'll ever go back to what it was. I really don't. I'm glad that we're going away from reality. I'm just happy about that.
Oh, yes, Jesus.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you.
So thank God we are back to scripting and writers and getting jobs.
I love
and
that.
Creating these characters and getting away from all of that reality bullshit. It's
I'm
just
so with you.
It's so exhausting.
It's so exhausting.
It's exhausting.
It's so exhausting. I want to be on the yacht.
But I'm excited for Bad Boys. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I am excited about that too.
I love those characters. I just love seeing Martin.
It was good. It was great. It was a great film.
So funny.
Yeah.
And we just need to see more brothers on screen.
More of us. And who doesn't love Will Smith and Martin Lawrence?
Right. And Martin's coming back.
They're doing a reboot
of Martin. So I'm excited. I'm excited for these reboots. We need to have some more reboots. What reboots would you guys?
I'm sure you guys want to see Steve Harvey show.
You want to see Steve Harvey show?
Sure of it.
So
I've heard
let us
some
know.
rumble. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
I've heard some rumbling.
Really?
I'm just saying.
Yeah. I think you guys should.
Rumbling.
It'll be interesting because would you be back in the school again, or would you have another school, or what would that be like?
Levita will own the school.
Levita may own the school. That would be very true.
Her and Seti will own the school.
School? Where's that? I'm
just saying.
You sound like you were from New Jersey or something.
I'm from wherever people want me to be from. I'm from the world.
Where was Levita from? Did they?
The ghetto.
Oh.
She's from Oakland, California.
She just said the ghetto. Like just any ghetto.
Yeah, it is.
Ghetto.
Because anybody that tuned
She
in,
was from your ghetto.
all the people, I'm from your ghetto. That's exactly where Levita was from, your ghetto. Wherever yours is.
You're right, because everyone said they could relate to
Absolutely.
a Levita character. So yeah, what reboots you want to see? What reboots? Let us know. Give us comments. Not that we'll be able to influence you and have any, make any decision, but we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
And we'll see if we agree.
Yes.
So
we will.
Yeah. I think I would love to see. They're so old now.
Oh.
I wish we could come up with a new Laverne and Shirley. I know that we.
Oh.
I know
Laverne and
it
Shirley.
wouldn't be the same because they are.
Ooh, I love it.
It would almost be like a Grace Frankie, but it would be like Laverne and Shirley.
I love it.
I would love to see Laverne and Shirley.
I do too.
Yeah, that would be really cool to me.
Super.
Yeah. So anyway.
Is this, where are we on time?
We are good on time.
Okay, so then I can say something now.
Yes.
Okay. So speaking about the whole rebooting thing and the whole Levita thing.
Mm-hmm.
So some weeks ago, about a month ago, I guess, that post that was going around about Levita walked so that
Cardi B
and Tiffany Haddish could run, which the girls are fucking running. They're sprinting. Yes. And I'm very excited and happy for them because I love them both. I think they're hilarious. And I love funny.
Right.
Cardi
B isn't funny.
She is
funny
to me.
Yeah, she is witty. She's funny.
Yeah, I think she's funny, and even in her just the persona she has in her craft of rapping. It's like I'm not a super big fan of some of her songs, but I'm a fan of hers because I just think she's fun and lively and exciting. So I like seeing her.
Gotcha.
And Tiffany Haddish, of course, is just hilarious. And, I've been watching her climb and do it. So it's not like she just came out of nowhere. It's
Right.
like she's been putting it. I have to admit that I got a little excited when I saw that. It's like I woke up one day and you called me and people just started calling me, have you seen this post? Have you seen this post? And I was like, what are you talking about? So, and I finally saw the post and I was like, oh, that's so cool
Right.
that they're relating the character.
It was the Shade Room, right?
Yeah, the Shade Room
okay.
posted it. So that they were relating the character of Levita that was, you know, she was ghetto, but she was fun and she was relatable. And it was just this, she made it okay to be a ghetto girl, just really I'm just trying to live my life. I'm trying to work it out. I'm trying to get a job. I'm trying to get him, you know, have a husband. I want a family. I want
You
all
go
these
right
things.
into that. That is hilarious.
It's like she wanted all those things, and just because she was ghetto and from the hood, that doesn't mean I don't want the same thing that everybody else wants.
Yeah.
So she was the one that made it that people like really embraced and loved and saw themselves in. And so I'm assuming,
was real.
Yeah, she was real.
Yeah.
And because the way Tiffany Haddish and Cardi B are just living it out loud their lives, and they have edges to them, and they are ghetto, and I think people are appreciating seeing that again.
Yeah.
And so I just was very excited about that.
You're very
So
excited.
thank you, Shade Room, and everyone else that reposted, commented. It was a good.
So maybe
week.
Levita just needs her own show. Maybe that's what we need.
But
That is
drop
what we need.
the mic
Levita
or not the mic
Alizé
because we can't
Jenkins
afford to
needs to
drop
have
our
her own
mics,
show. Cedric can come. He can be in the
Cedric
show.
can come.
But it's not their show. It's her show. It's the Levita Alizé show. Like Mary Tyler Moore show. It's
another
Levita Alizé
show
Jenkins
I
show.
love. Maybe.
Yeah. I know
I'm
you
just
guys would like
saying.
to see that. That would be hot.
Let us know which day.
Yeah. Or
Well,
we should
I
just
am
create
saying.
one. We're in TV.
I know, but
Oh, but we don't
can't-
own
we
that
don't own
name.
that.
We can't. Who
Yeah.
owns that name? NBC, ABC. Who owns that name?
I'm probably Winifred Hervey. Maybe Winifred
Oh,
Hervey,
well,
Stan
you
Lathan.
can, right. You can call them. You
Yeah.
can call Winifred and be like, "Can I have my name back?" Winifred, I need my name back. 'cause
She made up that name. I made up how the character was, but she came up with the
Yeah,
name.
but we need the name. We can't just have
I know.
the artist who formerly known as
So you
Levita
said, I
Alizé
didn't say
Jenkins.
I need it back. It wasn't mine.
Well, it's hers. Well, it was yours because you embodied it. So you need
Yes,
to.
I
own
created
it.
the character. She wrote the name.
Winifred, Terry J. Vaughn needs.
Winifred knows I love her.
Needs her name. She needs her name. So
But
that
anyway, we'll
we
see
can
what
create
happens
a
with
show.
this rumbling I've been hearing.
Okay, we'll see. We have an amazing guest today.
We do, and I love her to death.
Oh my God, she does this. She's so, she's so fabulous, and she's going to be with us shortly.
Yes.
The incomparable. I like that word when people are like the incomparable.
But what does that mean, really?
You can't compare them to other people. Incomparable.
But can you not?
I don't know.
We just compared a whole bunch of
not to our guest.
No.
So I don't know. I don't even know. If
But
that's
this
what it
is why I
means.
love her too, because again, she's fun.
Yes.
She's funny.
She's silly. Oh my
she's
God.
silly.
But she's so
beautiful.
beautiful.
And she's real and loving.
And who
and
is
I
she?
love that.
Who
she's
is she?
Trina Braxton.
Trina
Yay!
Braxton. So we will be right back.
I hope she's gonna.
She's
gonna be like, you're not doing it right.
I hope she's
Gotta-
doing it. She is going to do it. That is what she does. And we'll be right back
So
with
we'll
her.
be back.
Stay tuned.
I Look Good Naked podcast. And we are back on I Look Good Naked podcast with our good girlfriend,
Good girlfriend.
Trina Braxton.
I came with my face naked today.
I
see,
love that.
That is a
Yeah, and just as beautiful as ever.
Yes.
Yes, like an angel. You are. I think so.
I cannot. She
If
is
y'all can see
so
the
funny.
girliness of this girl right now, it's cracking me up.
I'm moisturized. and
You
everything.
are
You are
moisturized.
so moisturized.
Very fresh face.
Very pretty.
I love it. We need to have more of that. People need to embrace more of that. Embrace who you are.
Yes, I look good naked.
Yes.
You do.
Up to the mic though.
I look good naked.
Yes.
Faced.
You can say that. You can say that. You look good naked. Period.
That is a.
Yeah.
I've embraced it.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to embrace the mic though.
Can I hold it? No.
No, you can't hold
No,
the mic.
just
You just need to
hold.
scoot up.
Yeah, scoot up.
You're just far away.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go, my love.
Yeah.
I do. I feel good about this.
Okay. So how you doing, Trina Braxton?
I'm amazing.
Yeah.
How
Why
you
are you so amazing?
Well, you know, have you ever ever been in a spot in your life where you have no cause to complain?
Yes.
That's where I am right now.
That is so beautiful.
Yeah,
That is a very beautiful thing.
Yeah, because that doesn't happen all the time. Life is like full of ups and downs. It's a roller coaster. So when you have those pockets, when everything just feels it's going right and you feel good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Embrace and ride that pocket.
I'm riding this pocket. I'm riding this pocket as long as I can.
I love it.
As long as God keeps me here.
Yes. Yes.
So what have you been up to? Okay, you guys, I swear to God, I feel like the Braxtons have been on air forever. Thank you. I mean, even from like the first time when we talked, you were like, girl, they want to do this reality series? I don't really know. Like, it feels like, I don't even know when that was, but you guys are on what season are you on now? Like,
6.
Okay, 6
That's
seasons.
awesome.
So that's like 6 years?
No, because we have like 26 episodes a season.
That's
So
a lot of
it's,
episodes.
it's really
Jesus.
like 12 seasons if you're doing like the typical 13-week season thing.
Right.
You know? So
That's a long, so basically they've just been following your life though for the last 5-6 years.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's ups and downs to that.
There are.
Yeah.
Lots of ups and lots of downs. So, especially since I work with my family.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know
we're going to
what I
talk
mean?
about
'Cause
today.
We,
Yeah.
we have to take it home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I can't even imagine. I mean, it's already just being with family and you're having to live with the ups and downs of regular family life without the world criticizing it. That I can't even imagine what that's like. But you have fared well.
Yeah.
You have grown. Like, I know you, so I've seen the growth of Trina and the ups and the downs, but just seeing where you are today, it's amazing because I know the amazing things that the show has still done for your life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. There are certain things I could really attribute the show to.
What's the top 3?
The top 3 is I discovered the entrepreneurial side of myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love that.
I discovered that it's okay to not be okay.
I love that.
Oh yeah, that's a huge growth.
And I also discovered that it's okay to love yourself in whatever area you're in. So and I've gone through a lot of stages
Yeah.
throughout the course of filming.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
you know, I think I'm finally able to become now. Whoever it is I'm going to be, I'm ready to become that person.
So you feel, you seem very calm,
Yes.
which I love.
Yes.
What does that smell about?
I'm in a good space. I'm in a really good space.
Yeah. Calm and peaceful is good. Yes, you definitely seem at peace. So let's talk a little bit about, before we go into the whole family thing, like your entrepreneurial space. You have a business.
Yeah, that took some growing. Year 1 was not the best.
But that's
Any
for all
business.
businesses.
That's any business. That's
for
not
most
your
businesses.
business.
It was not.
Yeah.
It was not. But we are truly developing into a wonderful space to be.
What's your business? What is it?
Bar Chicks.
Tell the people.
Which I think is so fucking phenomenal. I love the concept.
the concept.
I love it, Bar
Kill.
Chicks. Yes.
Yeah, I'm a restaurateur entrepreneur.
Yes.
And that's one of the hardest businesses to go into.
And that is a very hard
Really
business.
is. And I'm opening up another restaurant in DC.
What?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. So I'm working with this hospitality group that I've been wanting to work with forever in 12
look at
days.
that.
And now the timing is just like right. So
I love it.
in the next few months, it should be opening.
But another Bar Chicks is like Bar
No,
Chicks.
it's a completely different concept.
Oh my
Completely
God.
different concept.
Oh, you really are becoming a
Yes.
restaurateur.
A mogul.
A mogul.
Yes.
Won't we do it?
She's gonna be on one of our Black History cards.
Yes.
Gonna do
do
it.
it.
Yeah.
I received that.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's our goal in life. I want to be on a Black History card.
Yeah.
Yes.
A trading card too.
Yeah.
Oh, we should make some. Okay, that's a whole nother story. All right.
Ooh.
But, some Black History
Yes.
trading cards with right.
Okay, we'll
Okay,
talk
we're
about
talking
that.
about
10%. I said
Right.
first.
You can be involved. You can be involved. We're gonna talk about it offline. Okay, so let's talk about Braxton family values. Let's talk about Trina Braxton and you and your siblings. Like, your mom was cranking them out, boy. No, I mean,
It's 5 girls.
5 girls and 1 boy.
one boy. Like, see what I'm saying? But
That's
back then, people had
crazy.
like 6, 7, 8 kids. But then, just what was that
They're
like
pretty
growing
close
up?
age,
Like,
too.
like you all grew up in a house together, and like, what is that? What's it like? I only have one brother.
Oh,
I know.
I'm telling you, I don't know what life would be like without that because it doesn't seem like a lot to me. Now, mind you, I don't think I would be able to have 6 children. But growing up with all my siblings, I couldn't imagine
Right.
not having that
Right.
around.
Right.
But we had a lot of fun. We made our own shows. We used to interview each other. I think we were like destined or something because we really created our own shows and stuff. And then we always had to rehearse. And we had
for your own show.
Who was making you rehearse?
My mom, and we had Bible study every Saturday morning. And then after Bible study, we had to rehearse.
Oh.
Like songs and sing. So she was making you guys a group earlier?
Yes, because we had to sing in church on Sunday.
She was like Joe Jackson?
Gotcha.
Yes.
Yes.
Funny.
Yes.
But Joe Jackson, I mean, he turned out some amazing,
some
amazing kids.
So did you guys grow up with your father too?
We did. We did. We did not have daddy until mommy and daddy got divorced.
Okay.
And they were married for 34 years.
Yeah, that was just.
Oh.
Yeah, they were married for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy. So you guys had Bible study, and then you guys had to rehearse your songs that you were singing in church on Sunday.
Yes, and we had to fast.
Wait a minute.
On Saturday morning.
Okay, so on this
During Bible
fasting
study.
day, you fast, and then you had to rehearse on top of the fast. So
well, we could eat before.
Once the afternoon.
After Bible study.
Oh, you just couldn't eat.
We couldn't eat
before.
Yeah, we couldn't eat before.
How long did Bible study go?
It was only maybe like an hour.
Oh,
So that ain't no fast, girl.
But yes, it is for a kid. It is
Yeah,
when you want to watch cartoons or something. You want to eat, have a bowl of cereal sitting in front of the TV.
Yeah, that is the first thing kids ask for.
Yes.
No, after Bible study.
You understand what I'm saying? We couldn't even have water.
Oh, you couldn't make
No,
them
couldn't
drink water.
eat. No.
Speaking
of drinks, can we?
Oh yeah, we could. Speaking of drinks,
Hard
we have Mom's tea. I have a chai. I don't even know the name. Oh, I have Santa. It was Santa's. What is it called? What was Santa's?
chai?
No, it's not Santa's Mistress. You had Santa's Mistress once
and it was
before.
really good.
All right.
And this is Santa something, but it's all Mom's tea.
Really good.
Go to Mom's Tea online.
Trina, do you like
Get
yours?
it? Do you like yours?
Mine's peppermint.
Yours is
Yeah.
peppermint. I think it's pep in your step. I think that's the name.
Yeah, and it's
of
good.
it.
And it makes your breath smell good too.
Oh,
Yes,
that's good.
nice.
That's amazing.
That's really important.
That is
An
important.
added value.
Yeah, it is an added value. And these are really good teas. They are natural.
Yeah.
They're
Organic.
Organic.
They have honey. They have honey products that are also organic.
Go to Mom's
Tea online
online
and get them.
And get them.
Order them. Good teas.
I'm just saying. Sorry, I had to start talking
no,
about drinks and it came to my mind.
Of course.
I like drinks.
I know.
Yeah, I know you like drinks.
Me too. That's something.
Bar chicks.
Yes. Yes.
That's so funny. Okay, so you got your sisters. Y'all, like, I guess.
Who are you the
can
closest
say who are you
to?
closest to? I was about to say that. Like, I think I know the answer to this.
I
I'm
do
sure
too.
it probably changes. but
It does change depending
that's
on the
true.
circumstance because sometimes we as sisters go through things similarly. And if one person has like more experience than the
Yes.
other, so we'll attach ourselves
Gotcha.
until we get through that moment. But overall, I'm closest to Tawanda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my guess.
Yeah, that's my guess. She's amazing.
Yes. And she means balls. And
She's
let
in
me
our
tell you,
movie.
I know.
I
And
know.
I heard she did a wonderful job too.
Oh, she
She-
did a
That's what I heard. I'm not just saying that
Fantastic
because
job.
Hilarious.
that's my sister, but I know
No.
she's
No, when she
talented.
comes on
She's skilled.
screen,
She's talented.
She's
She is
very
very
talented.
talented.
So,
Yeah.
And I had a lot of fun with
Yeah,
her,
exactly.
directing her. So you're up next. We're trying to create something for the both of you.
Yeah.
We've been working on, so
And the answer is
we'll
yes.
get that done.
The answer is yes.
That needs to be the name of the show.
Yes.
Yep, that's funny. So what happens when if you and Tawanda ever falling out?
Very, very rarely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tawanda and I, we're talking outers.
Okay.
Trina, you know what? That hurt my feelings when I'm like, well, Tawanda, that hurt my feelings when blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You know what, Trini? She calls me Trini.
Yes.
Or Trini Weenie.
Yes.
You know what, Trini? You're right. I'm sorry. And then it's over.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the best way to be.
Or we're like, okay, you know, let's go have some cocktails. We'll talk about it.
Uh-huh.
That's really our true relationship.
Did you guys fight a lot as kids?
Tawanda and I,
Or any of your sisters?
Tawanda didn't like me when we were kids.
Yeah.
She didn't. I think I
You're
embarrassed her.
you're younger.
I'm next to the baby. Yes.
You're next to the baby. Okay.
Yes, I think I embarrassed her.
Why?
I was corny. I was so corny. I would do like.
So she didn't want to be around you?
No, she didn't.
Because she was cool.
Yeah, she was. She was. And I was doing dumb stuff like singing 6 minutes when we were on the bus. Like it was like 6 minutes till we got to school. And I'm like, 6 minutes till we get to school. She would be like, shut up, Trina. I would embarrass her. And then I cut all my hair off and got a jerry curl and I style on my eye. And it was just, I just went through a rough time.
That's so funny. I just know as kids, because I have a sister, and we fought a lot, and we were so close, but we fought a lot as kids.
It's because you were so close,
like,
though.
Yes, like I would go in her room and tear shit off her walls, and,
Oh my God.
and she would take stuff off my dresser and throw it on the floor.
yes.
Like this was us fighting.
Y'all sound like y'all had some
Oh my
problems.
God! And my mother would be so mad. She was like,
As she
"You guys
should.
are sisters. You shouldn't be fighting each other like this."
Oh, parents get
so
really upset
funny.
when siblings fight.
Yes, but we were, but we're so close.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
close.
So what do you do though when because I know that you some of your other sisters, you guys have had some problems. So we're talking about siblings, and it's so important because I think as we are our siblings, sometimes people go years and they don't speak. Parents die, people fall out. It just makes me sad. It makes me so sad that people don't
That's
speak.
not it.
No, that's not it. My brother and I went one year though and didn't speak, literally just over a stupid argument, and it hurt my mother so badly. But like, how do you work through that? Like, if your brother, sister really pisses you off, they do something that's detrimental to the family, or they hurt your mom or your dad. Like, how do you work through that? Like, I don't know. How do you work through that?
Well, right now we're going through something that we're still working through as a family. Sometimes people close themselves off, and there's nothing you can do, and you have to wait until they are ready to communicate. And the only thing you can do is be there when they're ready.
Right.
Now, mind you, it's a bit more difficult than it sounds, because it's like, wait, no, you did this, you did that, and you want to hold on to, okay, this is what you did to me, but you can't. You gotta let it go. Not for them, but for yourself, because you don't stress yourself out. And I personally, I don't like my mom to be stressed out, especially over dumb stuff that we do.
Right.
You know, because my mom, Mom, you look amazing. But, she's getting older. And that added stress is just not good for her. It's not good for her psyche. It's not good for her health.
That's right.
It's not good for her to watch and be in the middle of.
That's right.
And have to be that intermediary person with grown-ass motherfucking people. Excuse me.
No,
but I'm just saying.
Say that.
It's true.
She shouldn't have to do that.
It's not even her place now. She's done her job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's already raised us. And now she can't keep raising us when we're in our...
Oh, I love that. She cannot keep raising y'all.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
And that's very relatable. I mean, a lot of people still they take it to mama. And they put mama in the middle of it. And they move back in with mama because they got some issues with this, that, and the other. And we got to do better. And especially having a big family, man, you guys could be loving and taking care of her.
Making it easy.
And not to say that you don't, but...
Yeah.
I think a lot of times we don't want to grow up, and with your siblings, it's so easy to slide back into that, going back and forth with, and you become childlike.
Yeah. Because the mentality hasn't changed. The boundaries haven't been set. And then once the boundaries are being established, then there's a lot of pushback. Like, what do you mean? It wasn't always like this. Well, it can't always be like this.
Right.
You are still my family, but I have my own nucleus now. I have my own children. I have my own spouse. I have my own situation. I have my own traditions I would like to create from my family based on what I choose, not on what our parents chose for us.
I bet you that's a big
thing.
problem probably with you guys. Excuse me. Because you are this family full of women that have your own lives. Like you said, you all have kids and spouses and blah, 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 blah. And you're creating, like you said, traditions for yourselves, but you guys are so used to having the tradition as the Braxton family.
Exactly.
So how do you guys work that out? Do you guys like switch off? Like sometimes maybe it's at this person's house or this person's house, or
it's always at
what do
my
you do?
house.
It's still a problem. It used to be that way. It used to be that way, but we can't be selfish because our spouses have families too.
Oh,
we can't always. It can't always just be about our family.
I didn't even think about that. You are spouse marrying into a family.
Another family that have their own traditions and blah 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 blah.
Exactly. So they're supposed to change their traditions to suit ours and to suit us. It's not fair. It's selfish. It just is. Because can they spend holidays with their family too? Can we get to know their side of them? It's not all about ours. It's just not.
Right.
And we've done that in the Braxton family. We've done that a lot. That's another thing I realized on the show too. I could have given more because I was selfish. I was, but hindsight is 20/20.
Right.
All I can do is just make those changes that'll make me better.
Right. So I know you're divorced.
Yeah, twice.
So where are you now in love?
I am.
Oh, she is in love.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get her.
She's all the way in the pool of love.
Yes.
When you think of love.
I'm so happy.
I need a tissue.
You need a tissue?
There's one. Yep,
Here.
we have one.
I've
Look
had
at there.
tissues,
Tissues,
Trina
amazingly.
My nose is juicy.
What?
I don't see any of it.
You know,
Who says their nose is juicy?
because it's just it's juicy. Like, you know how some people, when they talk, their mouth is real
It's
juicy?
juicy.
And I
Yeah,
know
but
this is
that
not a
I've
word,
heard.
but juicy mouth did.
Yes,
Juicy
but I've
mouth.
never heard of
It
juicy nose. Did.
Did. Well, juicy nose.
Okay.
Well, it started getting juicy when I started asking you about your love life. So is that
Made her nose run. Well, your love life makes your nose run.
Makes your nose
You know,
run.
it's really good.
You know, when your nose all open, you know.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
I love this. I love this because, of course, we're all girlfriends. So
Right.
we have moments of conversation
Yes.
and been around for other relationships and seen. So,
Oh, you've seen
yes,
we've seen them.
yes,
Yes.
So,
You were like, remember, you were like, Trina, I don't
like,
like
no.
him. I don't believe him.
You
I
remember that? I remember that.
had to tell my friend.
Yes.
You're my friend.
Like,
you're
really,
my
she was
friend.
like, Trina.
I was like, I love you.
Trina had to find out for
You can
herself.
come over.
And I did. I found out.
Yeah,
did.
but that's the way it is, though. We have to. Our girlfriends can say whatever we want to say,
Yeah.
but like you said, until we're ready,
Until you're ready.
we're just going to go ahead and sit in that lesson.
Yeah.
And call it something
Yeah.
else. Yeah, that's what.
But
we
I've
do.
also met him.
Yes.
The runny nose guy. Her nose.
The guy who has her nose open and juicy.
All the way like water.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's amazing.
And that I feel.
And I love
that
this
is-
energy, and
I
I
feel
love
peaceful
him.
about this.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yes,
me too.
I do. I do.
And I think this
Look
is
at all of this. Look at this.
You
This
know,
makes you feel girl. What makes you
It
feel
does. I
girly.
feel really feminine. He makes me feel very feminine too.
Well, you
Oh,
are. I love
yes.
it. I do.
I love it.
I do.
I love the space that you're in.
That's what I'm saying. This is a good space overall. Just like overall, like I'm eating better.
Mhm.
You know, I'm drinking less.
Mhm.
You know, I'm slenderizing a little bit.
Mhm.
You know, I'm in a great place in my career.
Yeah.
Even though I would love to be in more movies and film and television and stuff.
And you
And
will.
you will. And
You
you
will.
will.
I'm just in a good space. I
Yeah.
like me right now.
And I love you right
Yeah.
now. I do. I love you.
Hey,
all
Trina,
day.
yeah.
It's hard when you don't like yourself sometimes.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
I didn't like me for a
Mm.
second.
Yeah.
Mm. You know what? That's a good thing
Well, like
to
you said.
talk about.
Right.
Because I think a lot of people walk around not liking themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't feel like you were walking around bitter or nothing like that, but a lot of people do.
Yeah.
And it's because of how they feel about themselves.
Trina never put it off.
No, she never.
But you
she-
internalized
I was
everything.
gonna say, she
You
put it all
internalized
on her,
Yeah,
and it was
100%.
on your sleeve. It was,
Yeah.
it was
On my
just-
body.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I could say something, and you were like, "Don't say anything. I'm gonna cry."
Right.
I was like, "I just said, how are you doing?"
Yes. Don't talk to me. I'm very
Yeah.
emotional right
Yeah.
now.
You know?
So I'm loving seeing the light.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yay,
Yeah.
The light is
back.
good.
Yeah.
The light.
Sometimes the weight you carry is weight.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, and it translates and it transforms and it manifests itself
Yeah.
physically.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's like stress is, as we all know, the biggest killer.
Yeah.
So when you're carrying around all of that and not liking yourself and feeling heavy, it makes you sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that
So now-
I did not get there.
That you're in this space. Are you gonna sing more? Or are you still? Last time I talked to you, you were like, "I'm done singing. I'm not
Yeah,
singing
I
anymore."
think I don't want to sing anymore. I want to open more restaurants.
Good girl. Look at you.
Oh, maybe jazz clubs though. Maybe restaurants with stages.
Hey, what's going on?
And then you can okay, and I
10%.
want my percent. I want my 10% for the Trina Braxton Jazz Club idea. Because you just seem like a very jazz club loungy, like your vibe is that. And so I don't know. I just would see that in your restaurants, and then every now and then you appear.
Yeah.
You give your own set. I
Yeah.
just created your whole business plan model. There you go.
Yeah, like Tisha did.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
like
with Zen,
Tisha did
yeah.
with Zen.
With Zen, yeah.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. But yours is more a throwback to like the Harlem Renaissance.
Ooh!
That's what I see for you.
Yes!
Yeah.
Exposed brick?
Yes.
Yes!
Yeah, that's what I like. Okay, so that's what's coming next with Trina Braxton. That's what's up next. She's gonna work on
received
that.
that.
Yeah.
And how are the boys? How are your kids?
My boys don't live at home anymore.
I didn't say actually what they lived at home. I said,
Well,
how
are you
they
sad about
doing? You look really
Are you,
sad.
I know you're not sad. about
Sometimes I'm sad. Sometimes I am sad. It's like that whole empty nest thing.
Yeah.
Because Mr. Gentleman Friend doesn't live in town.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So it's just, I'm mean.
But
I walk around naked sometimes.
There you go. Because
I
what?
do.
Because
Good.
you look good naked.
naked. That's
I look
right.
good naked.
There you go.
And feel good and everything.
In high heels.
You walk around.
Okay.
You walk around your house naked in high heels.
In high heels, yes.
And
For why?
why?
Because I can. It
And
took
there
me
you have
23 years to be able to do that.
Okay.
But I mean, are you comfortable?
Are you
Do you
comfortable?
cook in the high
I
heels?
said I can't do that. See.
So what do you just walk from one room to the other and then you
That's
just take
right.
the heels off?
And then take them off.
Go get the clothes out of the dryer. Oh, guys.
That's what you're feeling at the moment.
Yeah.
Why do I want to see that? Not that I really want to see you naked, but
Come
just
on.
that process of, oh, I think I'm getting ready to put my heels on. I'm getting ready to walk over
And
here.
she walks over to the washer
And
and
then-
dryer
and
and
then
takes
put-
the clothes
bends
out.
over with the heels on. I mean, I'm sure it's very sexy and all. And puts them in the dryer and then walks back and
to
then
the room
takes
and
your
takes
heels
the
back
shoes
off.
And we'll fold the clothes. Hey, Vaughn, I'm gonna do that later, boo.
What?
That was a shout out to that to her nose runny mouth that's dying. That clearly that's just something that was for the two of them.
Okay.
Okay. I love it.
That's
I love it. This Trina reminds me of the Trina that I first met on tour many
Over 20
years ago. Over 20 years ago. And you were teaching the girls on tour how to clap their butt.
Oh.
I remember that, clear as day. You were doing it, and you were like, everybody needs to know how to clap. Everybody needs to know how to clap their ass. Can you just get up and you stand and you just dip, dip, dip. And I was like, okay, I want to learn that.
Do you
Trina.
still know how to do that?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can, I don't know how to do that.
I'm gonna have to show you. I have to show you how to do this too.
Yeah, I will never be able to do
No,
that.
make them jump.
Mine will only jump if I do.
No, not that. You jump,
No,
jump.
you're not.
I'll show you later.
Okay, so we have some lessons that Trina Braxton is going to display offline.
Yes.
But
Ass
maybe
clapping
if we
and
get the
boob
skills, maybe
jumping.
we'll show them on another podcast. I still haven't. Our butt is
Yeah,
too
I'm not
muscular.
gonna
Like
do
I
that.
can't make it without moving my whole bottom half of my legs. I just look weird. Like I'm trying to swim standing up. Like it's just weird. It's just I can't do it and make my butt clap. So I just have to.
Yeah, if you're doing a movement like this,
This
is
is
That's wrong.
It is wrong.
Is it in the ankles?
But that's what I
Can
that's
be.
how that's
It depends on what
she's
what
trying to do it,
clap.
but if it's the
Yeah,
ankles,
that's what I
that's a
heard.
long
It's
way
in the
up from your ankles to your ass.
Not for you, Cass.
It
You only
is.
just
Well, I still can't do the shit. So I don't
funny.
know. But anyway, you're amazing.
You're amazing.
I love you. I do. I love my friend.
Oh,
Yes,
I do too.
I love you too, Trina Braxton.
Trina, are you on social media again? I know you took a long break.
I
know
did.
you're on
I
it.
had to. I'm gonna tell you something.
Why? Why'd you have to?
I'm gonna tell you something about negativity.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
I don't have time for it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So if I don't engage myself in it, it can't affect me.
That's right.
So I let it alone.
I got you.
But now I've learned the power of delete.
I just wonder why are people so negative? Like, what are they negative to you about?
Because people are angry and bitter.
They're bullies.
They are.
And they're
I
imposing their anger on you
Yeah.
because they're unhappy with themselves.
Yes.
Right.
That's exactly what it is. Of course.
But it's hard to look at, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But you know, block, delete. I love it.
One thing I heard, who did I hear say this? I think it was Ellen DeGeneres. That she said that when if you read anything about yourself or whatever, whether it's positive or it's negative, you just can't take any of it in. Because if you give weight to the positive, then that means you'll give weight to the negative.
Right.
So
Right.
if you just keep everything even keel,
That's so hard.
I know.
That's so easy. I mean, that's easier
Yeah.
said than done. That's just
It's
like
easier
yeah.
just not to not to do it, not to engage. I
Right.
agree.
But if people want to just send you a nice shout out,
Yeah,
where do we find it?
don't send any
Nothing
negative
negative.
shit. We don't play that. And I already told y'all earlier that I fuck people up.
Over
because
her
that's the
friends.
people that I love.
Yeah, and she loves
So,
Trina,
and I do love her.
and she will come and find you.
And my friend, don't talk about my mother.
Don't talk
talk about my mother.
Don't talk about
I'm
mom.
grown, I can handle me. Mommy can too, don't misunderstand me, but don't talk about my mother. Those fighting words.
Anyway.
Anyway,
So you guys are gonna send positive love and sunflowers and butterflies.
And butterflies. Let's see, I'm Trina Braxton 1 on Instagram. And what are the other social media outlets? Twitter. I'm Trina Braxton on Twitter. Do people still Facebook? I still
I
think some people do.
I
I don't
still
know.
go on there sometimes. I think I'm
Just
I
Trina
might-
Braxton.
I think I might Just Trina Braxton.
Trina E. Braxton.
Trina E. Braxton on Facebook. It used to be Trina Braxton, so at least I had to check.
The E is for,
My middle name,
which is
Yvette. Dear
Yvette. Dear Yvette.
Boom.
But dear Yvette, didn't that start with a Y?
I don't know, but it's still
It
Yvette.
does.
It still works. Okay,
It's still
good
Yvette.
enough.
It's still Yvette.
It's still Yvette. It's still Yvette. Who sang that
Wait a
song?
minute.
I'll see.
So, do you spell your middle name with a Y and you just put an E?
No, she's
So
supposed to
they
be
spelled it with an E.
E-V-E-T-T-E.
Oh.
Well, my grandmother, her name was Eva.
Ah,
So, they named me Yvette.
After
Trina
That's
after-
Yvette. I love
Gotcha.
that. So it does work. Dear Yvette then still works.
Dear Yvette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a spelling.
I know.
But it still says Yvette.
It does stuff.
It still does say Yvette.
Just-
Don't look at me like I'm the word Nazi. I know.
Yeah.
I know how I am. I know how I am. All right. Trina, it's been great.
It has.
Yeah, I would love to keep talking to you, but these lights are fucking hot. And
Oh, I thought it was me. I thought
you're
I was
hot
me.
too.
You are
Fucking
fucking hot
too.
too.
You're hot too.
You are.
You are. But it's time to go. So we are going to wrap this up.
Do you have any departing words that you would
Yeah.
like to use?
I thought y'all putting me out there.
No,
No, what do you
want
wanna
to
say?
We want to
I
talk.
don't know. It just makes me feel like, okay, well, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Well, it's kind of like
It is
that,
that.
but would you like to say
We can't just let this podcast go on
before
forever
we-
and ever.
I
Right.
don't.
No. Okay, so we can find. We know where we can find you on social media. Tell us where we can
Watch the show.
watch the show and visit
How
Bar
can we-
Chicks.
Yes.
How can we support all things
Trina
Trina?
Braxton.
Well, the
Yeah.
show just had the season finale. Last week.
Okay.
But the bar's still open.
The bar is
bar's
always
open.
open.
The bar's
Wednesday
open.
through Saturdays, we're about to change those hours too.
Oh, okay.
So,
And where
so
is the
the
bar?
Bar
It's
Chicks.
at 3547 Peachtree Industrial Boulevard. It's called Bar Chicks. And we just got catfish.
In Norcross.
It's in Duluth.
It's in
Sorry.
Duluth.
We just
Yeah.
got catfish and burgers and fries.
Oh, what?
I freaking love catfish.
Yeah,
You do.
and it's and greens and candy yams.
Oh,
and
look at
Oh,
God.
the truffle macaroni and cheese, everything, and full plates, ribs,
And it's Bar Chicks.
chicken.
All the,
It's good. It's amazing.
And it's hot chicks. It's
yeah,
hot
that's
Bar
what I'm saying.
Chicks.
It's
Yeah,
Bar
yeah.
Chicks.
Yeah. And you might even see Trina there.
Normally,
I was gonna say often.
yeah.
So
whenever I'm in
often.
town.
Well, I didn't want to say definitely because people come and then they're like, "Our ass wasn't there."
Well, I didn't
You
say I
know,
come every time. I didn't say I come every
so-
time. I have to work, keep it open.
Wow.
Oh my God, I'm done for real. This is I Look Good Naked podcast. I'm Cass. She's Trina. She's Terry.
Terry, Javon.
And where can you find us? We're at ilookgoodnakedpodcast.com, correct?
Yep, I look good nakedpodcast.com. On IG, we are ILGN podcast.
There you go.
And I am at, of course, Terry with an I, Javon.
And I am at Cass Seegers. And we also are Nina Holiday because we
At.
are a production company at Nina Holiday.
ENT.
ENT. That's what our thing is? Our
Yes.
social media tag is?
At
Okay.
Nina Holiday, ENT.
Our PR guy is
The word.
outside the door
This is
shaking his head like, why don't y'all bitches know
Next
y'all
time we're going to talk about
I don't
old
even
people shit.
understand.
Because our whole conversation before the podcast about
Old people.
everybody's
I
getting
need some
older. I
ginkgo.
just don't want to act older.
Yeah, well, and we don't write it down. We act like we know, we can remember, and then it gets to the end of the podcast, and we're like, ILGN, like, yeah, we gotta get
I
that.
never say it like that, but
Yeah, well, that's how
anyway.
the face looks. Anyway, goodbye. We love
Thank you.
I Look Good Naked. Tune in. Peace.